Being a good student doesn't necessarily mean that you have to only be good at your studies. You can be average too, but how can an average student become a good student? That's a question you might be thinking about. And even if you're not an average student, you are a good student. Even then, how can you make yourself more efficient, more better? With that being said, today I'm going to present you 5 organizational apps that you can use to make yourself into a better student. Now, these apps are designed to make you time efficient and make the best usage of whatever time you've got, to make sure that you do not waste time at all, that even your spare time gets used in some productive activity. With that being said, let's dive into the list.
Today, I've got 5 organizational apps that are best for students, and let's look into it. The first on the list is Notion. Now, Notion is a great app, and as you can see, I have made notes of various subjects, and this is one of the best apps that I've ever come across for making notes. Not only it offers great options, great customization options, it is truly good. As you can see, I've made toggle options that hid actually the main information. So what you can do is just be able to scroll down and look at the various topics that you have, and once you want to read them, you can just click on a toggle option and it will open up, making the perfect option, allowing to store a lot of information in a compact space. Here, for example, geography, I have made topics and subtopics: the Himalayan mountains, the Kumaon Himalayas, the Nepal Himalayas and its various properties. As you can see, you can even change the color as I've done in Origin of Himalayas, and thus mention whether you want certain topics to be looked in detail or not. For example, in this case of modern India, I've made various topics as toggle options. So all in all, this is a great app and I truly like it. Next app on the list that we are going to see is, well, an interesting one, this focus timer. Now what it does, it is based upon the Pomodoro timing technique, in which one focuses for 25 minutes and then takes a short minute of 5 minutes. Now you can buy the premium version too, but I actually prefer the free version. Now I do not use this much, as I use another app. I'll tell you which will be coming again on this list, but by buying the premium version, one can easily get access to changing of times. The next app is Habit. Now Habit is a great app, and honestly, if you have got the premium version, you can see you'll get a lot of options. Now this is not at all a sponsored video, let me tell you that, because I haven't got sponsored at all, and I personally like this app. Now, as you've seen, I've made 3 habits: studying, gym and reading. And as you can see, you can click on the tick boxes to make sure how much you have done, how much you have covered. Clicking on ticks again actually cancels the ticks, and thus you know what the status is regarding that a certain habit, and thus it helps in keeping a great track of your various habits that you are currently engrossed in. And thus it's a very great app to make sure that you're focused and are able to maintain and track your positions regarding your various habits. Next app on the list is, well, Quizlet. Quizlet is a great app, and actually it has helped me a lot in remembering different terms in various subjects. What does Quizlet does? Quizlet helps you in making flashcards. Now flashcards are simply cards upon in one side is a term and the other side there is an explanation to it. For example, I just search for Renaissance Europe. Now Quizlet offers the feature that you can go and use the flashcards that are made by someone else too. So you have got some already prepared flashcards. For example, the Wat Tyler Revolt was a revolt in a peasant rebellion in London, and that helped me a lot. You can make flashcards for various subjects. You can search flashcards for various subjects too. And for example, now I'm choosing an entirely different field, physics. Now I've taken physics in my class 12th, and I can see that this was a lot of helpful. A question and then an explanation beneath it, well, that's just great, because sometimes I need some basic theorems, some basic formulas, or just plainly some question that I cannot remember to be used as a flashcard. You can also make your own flashcards. You can choose the name of a subject, type the question, and then type its explanation. For example, today I'm just gonna make about an European history flashcard, and I'll be focusing on, say, World War II. Okay, so I'm gonna write a question. Now, you can also get Quizlet Plus for and get many other features with it. Now, I prefer the free version. And for example, right now I'm just typing when did World War II end? And you can see it came below down as suggested questions. So, World War One, I forgot. So World War One, and it ended November 11, 1918. The answer, if you use the suggested question, they will also give you the suggested answer, and that is really helpful in making notes fast. So what happens, it takes the data of the previous made flashcards and through that integrates into the correct answer, which is, well, truly great. Which countries made it up the Central Powers? As you can see, I easily got the answer. Now I've made one flashcard and the other flashcard too. So I've just made two flashcards just to show you how good Quizlet is. Now the next app on the list is, well, Minimalist. Now Minimalist is a great app, and actually I use this app much more than the focus timer. So what you can do is you can create an activity, and for example, I'm creating to read the Notes from the Underground by Dvorsky, and honestly this app has helped me a lot. So what can I do is, this has got simple commands: pull down to add, swipe right to mark as done, swipe left to delete, tap to enter focus mode. For example, if I click on pull down to add, a new task would be created as I did before, and if I pull upward for more, I got. Now once I clicked it, it started to enter the focus mode. Now this one great feature of this app, what it does, it allows you to focus. So if you are seeing your phone, it will remind you to keep your phone downwards, keep your phone back and start studying. And then right now the phone is face down, but as I took it up, a message peeped up, and that is something that's truly great. It helps us to focus a lot, and promise me, I get distracted a lot, and thus this is a great app to focus. You can also use ambient music from there, and once your task is completed, you can just click completed. So to say the least, it is a very great app to use to make us more organized. Well, if you liked the video, a like and subscribe would be much appreciated. And if you have an idea about a video, please let me know about it.